gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
Today, thousands of family, friends, and fans gathered to say goodbye to the rapper known as Takeoff in his hometown of Atlanta. The member of the hip-hop trio Migos was shot and killed in downtown Houston last Tuesday. Adam Bennett live near where the shooting happened, and Adam, Takeoff's fans in Houston have also been paying tribute.
Still no arrest, from my understanding, in the Takeoff matter. Plenty of phones, camera phones, plenty of witnesses. Okay. Why isn't Quavo giving a statement for his fallen nephew? These are questions that we all have. This should have been solved like yesterday. But the community is staying silent on this one, and everybody's giving their RIPs in the comment section.
That's right, Rika. Fans continue to leave memorials here at the site, right outside where it happened, as well as upstairs on the property, actually closer to the spot. Meanwhile, today, Houston's mayor and the head of Crime Stoppers tell me that police are still working tirelessly to find the shooters. On a dreary Friday in Atlanta, this funeral procession made its way downtown to State Farm Arena, where thousands of family, friends, and fans gathered to honor the life of 28-year-old Kirsnick Ball, better known as Takeoff.
You see the whole Atlanta out here for this man. This man is an icon. God bless this brother, man. RIP Takeoff. Very impactful.
And as you see, people are gathering in the city of Atlanta to honor Takeoff. I mean, this is, it really does seem ritualistic. They had the funeral in the State Farm Arena. We saw the subliminal imagery in the music videos. There's a lot to grasp on here. Obviously, it was a quote-unquote random event. He was deleted by the people who were supposed to protect him. So you have to wonder what is really going on here. And why would they open up the funeral for the fans like this in this way? I mean, it's just weird.
Not just for the city of Atlanta, but for the culture in general.
Takeoff was shot and killed November 1st outside of a downtown Houston bowling alley. It happened after a private party with around 40 people. So far, no one has been arrested.
What if it was your...
No arrests. And he's talking about, what if it was your uncle? What was it your brother? What was it? Whatever. Bro, why don't you talk to Quavo? He was right there. Why can't he say something? Why can't the stars who were actually there come out and say something? If you really want justice, that's the next step, bro. You know, to honor your nephew, that's the next step.
Your brother, what if it was your son? You would want somebody to step up.
Today, the head of Crime Stoppers of Houston told me law enforcement officials here are still working every tip. She's urging anyone who knows something to reach out anonymously.
She called.
I keep thinking of all the places that Takeoff traveled to and all the cities he visited. It pains me that Houston was the one where he lost his life.
Today, Mayor Sylvester Turner told us Houston police are making progress.
Simply say I'm pleased with the direction in which the investigation is going.
A vow to never stop seeking justice for the man fans say they'll never forget. Today, Police Chief Troy Finner declined to comment on this investigation. Meanwhile, the mayor told us today that he and the chief still plan to sit down with members of Houston's hip-hop community after the investigation is complete to have a conversation about the best path forward. Reka?
Yeah, Takeoff was such a presence in that community. I know a lot of people are hoping for answers and justice in this case. Adam, thank you.
Memorial service for Migos rapper Takeoff is underway at State Farm Arena. The Gwinnett County native was shot and killed in Dallas last week, in Houston last week. Thousands of fans, family, friends.
Slow down, honey. Was it Dallas or was it Houston?
And entertainers have gathered to celebrate the popular artist's life. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at State Farm Arena talking to heartbroken fans. Deidre.
Alex says that celebration of live service gets underway at this hour. A steady stream of mourners continue to make their way here to State Farm Arena. A number of seats reserved here for Migos fans. This is a ticketed event. They are honoring his life and legacy.
And them tickets sold out quick. They really did. I don't know if they were free or if they, but I seen the notification that they were up, and then I clicked on the link and it was OV.
Takeoff's life and legacy. Those we talked to say they grew up listening to his music.
We've always been fans of the Migos, and for Takeoff personally.
Takeoff been my favorite rapper for some years. I'm not gonna lie, I love him.
Fans of the beloved rapper began gathering up.
Spit a verse then. Why ain't nobody spitting verses? I mean, we rock with Takeoff, but who really got Takeoff verses like off rip that they can just boom, go to like that? Respectfully, I'm just asking.
Hours before the doors opened at State Farm Arena for today's celebration of life service. Latrivia Sharp and her son Amir were the first in line.
Yesterday was his birthday, so this is kind of bittersweet. He was a big fan of Takeoff, and I was too.
The Atlanta artist was shot and killed at a downtown Houston bowling alley.
And I'm sorry, I gotta stop it. You know it's a problem when like the mama and the son is a fan of a young rapper. I mean, shouldn't she be interested in other things, other types of music? I don't know. Just a thought.
Last week, thousands of mourners will join his family, friends, and prominent members of the music world at the Atlanta venue to celebrate the life of the beloved singer.
Just to have lost Takeoff so suddenly and in the way that he was taken from us.
And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to harp on that sister, but isn't her son a little too young to be listening to the Migos?
It was really tragic. So I just came to pay my respects to someone who I've had a lot of respect for over the years.
Now, Justin Bieber is among the entertainers expected to attend today's service. This is a closed event, media not invited inside, and it is not being live streamed. At State Farm Arena, Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Okay, Deidre, thank you.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Millions continue to mourn the tragic loss of Atlanta rapper Takeoff. The 28-year-old was gunned down at a bowling alley in Texas last week.
Yeah, the Gwinnett County native skyrocketed to fame with his relatives in the music group Migos. And Takeoff was known as one of the most influential names in modern music, whose creativity helped shape modern hip hop today.
And today, thousands of people will pack inside State Farm Arena in just a few hours to celebrate his life. Good Day's Brooke Zahner is live in downtown with more on this. And Brooke, it's going to be a sad time. There's going to be so many people, a lot of emotion there.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly is, not just for family and friends, but a lot of fans who this is really resonating with. And the doors open here at State Farm Arena in about 6 hours at 11 o'clock. You are encouraged, if you have tickets, to get here early. Family, friends, fans, prominent members of the music community are all expected to be here to remember and honor the life of Takeoff.
I mean, like I said, it really just is a weird sequence of events. No arrests have been made. Again, community, speak up for your slain brethren. You are your brother's keeper. It's a huge issue.
Thousands of mourners will pay respects to fallen rapper Takeoff today. State Farm Arena will host the event that's already at capacity. It's expected to bring out prominent members of the music world, including a performance from Justin Bieber, who has collaborated with Migos in the past.
He was a staple of Atlanta culture as well as hip hop, you know, being part of one of the greatest hip hop groups of all time.
The news of Takeoff's death has rocked the music industry, many paying their respects on social media, including Atlanta native and rapper T.I.
It's a huge loss for the city, it's a huge loss for hip hop as a whole. But, you know, together collectively, we'll get through it.
Others like
But, you know, together collectively, we'll get through it. Bro, what? That's it? You know, we'll get through it. No big words, no, you know, grandiose statements, just, well, you know, together we'll get through it. I mean, it's got...
DJ Drama, remember Takeoff for his humility. The Gwinnett-based Migos rap trio recently collaborated with DJ Drama.
We set the trend, bringing it in.
He was one of the most humble, down-to-earth, you know, minded his business, stayed out of the way, you know, guys that you'll ever meet that, you know, especially within this industry that is so boisterous, so aggressive, so arrogant at times.
Those who knew Takeoff best say it's only fitting he be celebrated in his own city and at State Farm Arena, where Takeoff not only performed, but also came out as a fan to watch the Atlanta Hawks.
Because legends never die as long as their legacy live on through what they were able to produce.
So this is a sold-out event today.
So it's more important that his legacy lives on than his actual body and spirit and mind. Takeoff could have lived to 80 years old. I mean, he could have established generational wealth for his children or had children, whatever. Like, y'all... And that's the statement. Oh, well, you know, we'll get through it as a community, and at least his legacy will live on. We're going to be playing his music for a week, and then do it look like I got left out bad and bougie?
Today, if you are don't have tickets to this event, you're actually being encouraged to not gather downtown. It's already going to be very packed with everybody that's going to be here for this celebration of life. If you do have tickets, though, you are encouraged to get here early. Again, the doors open at 11 o'clock this morning. That's the latest here in downtown Atlanta. I'm Brooke Zahner for Good Day Atlanta.
All right, Brooke, thank you so much going on today. And here are some important reminders about the ceremony. Again, that starts at noon. Doors at State Farm Arena, as Brooke said, will open at 11. No photos, no videos, so all devices will be checked in when you enter. There is free parking in the Ruby lot. No gifts or items can be left at or near the venue, so don't do that. And family asks that you instead donate to the Rocket Foundation, which supports community-based programs to prevent gun violence.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So, guys, another day, another demonetized live stream. This is really taking a toll on the channel, guys. So I need you to support, whether it be with a like, whether it be with a subscription, any way that you guys can show your support, maybe a comment here and there, sharing the live stream, sharing my prior videos, whatever you could do to support the channel will be greatly appreciated. I haven't made any new videos. I've just been going live because my main channel has been banned from posting for 2 weeks, unjustly, if you ask me. And I've been disputing it. I've been disputing it with YouTube to no avail. They don't want to see your brother shine any longer. So now, guys, I am streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitch. I am streaming on Twitter. I am streaming on Rumble. So check me out on those platforms. I am also pushing the Patreon a lot harder now. We're doing more uploads there. I'm actually going to upload all of my old videos to BGZM News 17 and premiere them so that we can get BGZM News 17 to 1,000 subs. But guys, the future of the channel is not looking good. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's no way around YouTube's tyrannical rule when it comes to the community guidelines. And I've got 2 community guideline strikes so far, over my Kanye videos, which in all honesty, I really didn't do anything. But there's no way to dispute that. So I'm just going to have to take the L. Excuse me. But we do have some good news. We do have some good news, guys. We have some great news here. The alleged murderer rather of Takeoff, the well-known rapper of the Migos, the murderer has been apprehended, and his name is Patrick Xavier Clark, aka DJ Pat. He is actually a known DJ in the Houston area. And yes, he is involved with mob ties, okay? He is involved with Jay Prince and them. So this guy's a piece of shit, right? And I just read this article where he's saying, oh, well, I'm not perfect. Oh, I'm not perfect. Well, you're going to shoot a man in his head and chest. And then your response to that is, oh, well, nobody's perfect. Dude, this is the Black community, guys. These are the excuses that we make for the worst of us. Well, ain't nobody perfect. Like he's supposed to be able to make mistakes, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's how the sisters are defending him. That's how the sisters are defending him. And it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. It's blasphemy. It's repugnant. Guys, we have to change the culture. YouTube does not want us to change the culture. They want Black people to continue to be killing each other off, okay? Because why? Because it helps them push their artist, okay? It helps them push the musicians. It helps them get their views and streams up. I'm not saying this because this is some huge conspiracy that I've just, thought of in my head. No, this is what I see. I already broke down all the rappers who have bodies who are still on YouTube. 0 community guideline strikes. Rappers who have killed someone. YNW Melly. His platform's still on YouTube. His YouTube channel is still up. Okay? YouTube channel still up. Lil Tony from North Carolina killed a 9-year-old boy. YouTube channel still up. Video still monetized. Music video still monetized. And they're trying to tell me that I'm tripping. Oh, Black Gen Z, you just bug. Oh, Jen Quavius, oh, you're just making shit up. No, I'm not making shit up. You have rappers out here who have murdered people. No community guideline strikes. Remember, guys, I broke down the video of the 2 LGBT TikTok stars Their TikTok's still up, got over 1 million followers. Meanwhile, my TikTok's being censored. Meanwhile, my TikTok's being banned. I couldn't post for 3 months. So y'all see the games. Y'all see the bullshit. So now we're going to get into another murderer who's not perfect by any means, by any stretch of the word. Okay? It's absolutely insane, guys. This stuff is crazy. YouTube doesn't want this message out. That's why I have to keep going hard. I'm going to keep going hard. Yeah. Once Black Gen Z is able to post again, oh, y'all know I'm going to be posting daily, twice a day, like I've been doing. We're going to adjust the time of when the posts, come up and all that kind of stuff. But I need you guys' help. I need you guys' support. I need you guys to stand 10 toes behind me because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I need you guys to support, the other platforms because it's rough out this bitch. All right. So anyways, here we go. Popular strip club promoter accused of Takeoff's murder said, I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. This is what he's going to tell you, black women. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. Yeah, and the issue is black women love men like this. And that's a big problem as well that we don't talk about. The sisters love men like this. Oh, he got a body. Guys, I was just watching a video. This week where Jada Waiter, Lil Baby's ex, said that she cannot mess with a man unless he's a gangster, unless he's a gang member, unless he totes a gun. Okay? Now, I'm all for the Second Amendment, right? And I'm all for, bearing arms and protecting yourself and your family. But I'm not for the shit that Little Cam stands for. I'm not for the shit that Little Cam stands for. And I'm telling you right now, the women love these types of men. The sisters love these types of men. Okay? They love them. You could even go as far as to say they love them to death. Because look at all the sisters out here being deleted. And I'm not even caught up on what's been happening because I've just been in a little, I'm going to say I've been in a little funk, okay, when it comes to my channels. It has definitely upset me, but I'm going to keep going, guys. I'm going to keep working on you guys' behalf because I know y'all looking for this content. I know that, this content is valuable. And I know that ultimately this content can help. It can help people, in their day-to-day lives and be able to avoid these super gremlins on demon time. So we're going to break this down. Jada Waiter says that she wants a hood nigga. She wants a hood guy, a bad boy.
I have to have Jada though. What do he gotta have? Like, what's on the list? Like, give us a checklist. But any
I feel like to be my nigga, you gotta be.
So first off, not to be her man, to be her nigga. You don't see her getting demonetized for hate speech. You don't see her platform getting removed, even though she's referring to black men as, oh, you got to be my nigga. To be my nigga, like, you got to, like, dude, it's fucking bullshit.
To be hood, I only fuck with hood niggas. I don't want nothing that's not hood. You got to carry a gun. If you don't carry a gun, I don't want you in my space.
So you heard what she says. You have to be a hood nigga. And this is absolutely fucking disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And this is why that poverty argument goes out the fucking window. The poverty argument goes out the window. Because Jada Waiter, she said, you got to be hood, but you also got to have a bag. Okay? She ain't fucking with no hood dude off the street. No, you have to be hood and you have to have a bag. So how can you be in the hood and also have a bag? Aren't you supposed to be broke, in poverty, impoverished? Can't pull yourself up by your own bootstraps if you live in the hood? But see, these are the misconceptions that the majority of people don't understand. These niggas are hood rich. Hood rich. I got niggas who live in the hood now, 100 bands up, got more money than me.
They don't have no property. They don't have nothing to their name. They can't go and apply for a lease. Oh, but they got a bag now. They got a bag. That ain't the problem. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. They have a bag. And this is absolutely disgusting that she's saying this, especially because she is a self-admitted suburban girl. She ain't no hood bitch. She ain't never been in the hood. She never lived in the hood. She went to a private Catholic school. Guys, she went to an all-white school. Y'all remember that Eminem movie 8 Mile? When Eminem was battle rapping with Papa Doc? And he said you went to Pembroke. Jada Waiter is not a hood bitch. Jada Waiter is like Nunu from ATL. She ain't no hood bitch. She's a privileged black woman with black girl magic exuding from her pores. And she says instead of going after black excellence, instead of going after a white collar black man who's working on Wall Street, or a black man who's an entrepreneur who has his own business, or a black real estate investor, black car rental business owner, instead of going for a black man who has some type of scruples, instead of going for a black man who will treat her right, instead of going for a college-educated black man who has got his ducks in order, crossed his T's, dotted his I's, she wants a hood nigga who has no organization. She wants a hood nigga who has no priorities. She wants a hood nigga who has no morals. She wants a hood nigga who stands up for the street code. She wants a hood nigga who raps about fucking beating women. She wants a hood nigga. This is why black men are dating out. This is why you have the Passport Bros movement, because black men are tired of having to put on a facade. Black men are tired of having to align with this monolith. Black men are tired of having to stand up and fall in line with the hood nigga archetype. We're tired. We don't want it anymore. We're done with it. We denounce it. This is a 25-year-old woman with a child saying that she wants a hood dude. And guess what happens when she brings that hood dude in her house? Yes, he's going to beat the shit out of her and maybe even her child. Yes, he's going to put hands and feet on her child. He might even fuck around and throw some grown man dick on her child. I'm just telling you the lack of morality that she is saying that she wants out of a man. This is how you have black kids growing up who are being molested because of these women here. And this is 99.99999% of black women. Let me repeat. This is 99.99 repeated % of black women. At least between the ages of 20 and 30. And I know all the old women go, oh, well, that ain't me. Oh, what you talking about, young gunner? That ain't me. Bruh, we're talking about the bad bitches in our day. I've already said, I've spoken about thug maxing on my Reclaim Your Throne channel. I've spoken about thug maxing on my Reclaim Your Throne channel. Let me repeat. I've spoken about thug maxing on my Reclaim Your Throne channel. Do you know what thug maxing is, guys? Do you know what thug maxing is? Oh, well, I'll tell you. I'll educate you. I will inform you. Thug maxing means that as a black man, you do everything within your power to look like a fucking hoodlum. So whether that be face tattoos, neck tattoos, wearing Molestiaga, wearing designer brands that don't give a damn about black people, sagging your pants in PRPS jeans, sagging your pants in True Religion jeans, sagging your pants in Armani jeans. Thug maxing is when you wear that tired ass Louis belt, that tired ass Gucci belt, that tired ass fake ass Hermes belt, have it unbuckled, sag your pants, wear a skinny tee, chains, fake jewelry. That's what thug maxing is. This is what our sisters, our modern day Generation Z sisters want in their black men. They don't want you to have a job because they already said, what would you rather have, 9-to-5 scammer or a drug dealer? They said scammer and drug dealer. They don't want you to have hobbies unless it's shooting other niggas, unless it's sliding on ops. This is the delusion that we have in the black community, and we're wondering why our children are failing because these are the women who are raising them. These are the women who are raising them. So she wants a rich hood nigga. How does that make sense, guys? How does that make sense? And the reason why she wants that is because she's been alpha widowed by little baby. She's been alpha widowed. So all this shit ties in, guys. The red vitamin shit ties in to, the communitas shit. It's the same shit. It's the same thing.
Jada, like he couldn't be like a soccer player, like a billion-dollar soccer player. Like he gotta have that like gangster greasy to him.
A $1 billion soccer player? Where? Niggas don't even understand numbers when they're talking about numbers. A $1 billion soccer player? Show me where. Is David Beckham's not even a billionaire? Cristiano Ronaldo's not even a billionaire. Lionel Messi is not even a billionaire. Ronaldinho is not even a billionaire. Okay? Neymar, not even a billionaire. Wayne Rooney is not even a billionaire. What the fuck is he talking about? A billionaire soccer player? Look at her face when he said that too. I don't care how much money he got as long as he carry a gun and can fuck me good. Like, I don't care. Like, bro, this is the state of our women. And they're telling us not to date out. They're telling us not to get our passport. They are telling us, Lord have mercy. Let me read up some of your chats. Natty Witt says chop off his nuts. Yeah, and he's talking about Xavier Clark. He also says keep half the country hating it. The funky ass suit needs another interview, right? Natty Witt says strip club promotion department, tragedy every day. Yeah, but Jade's Money Davy? Jade's Imani Davy? I don't know. Shout out to Jade, though. She says, hi, from London, just found you. Okay, shout out to the UK. Javiercito says, sounds about right. Natty says, sounds dumb as fuck. Jade says, I found my channel. I like you. You speak in facts. She says, no, I guess she was referring to when I asked if you knew what thug maxing was. Hot Black Desiato says, gotta have the chain, yo. If you don't got the chain, you better get to jacking, Lil Thug. Yeah, if you don't have a chain, you better get the carjacking. Jade says, what's alpha widow? So alpha widow is basically when a woman is dating what she perceives to be as an alpha, because this guy may not necessarily be alpha. I don't consider little baby an alpha, no matter how much fucking money he has, because the nigga's on he's on heavy narcotics. Heavy narcotics, and there's no way that he could beat anyone in a fist fight. So I don't consider him alpha. But in the black community, he is alpha by virtue of his money and his status and his rap career. So alpha widow is basically when a woman loses a guy that she perceives as an alpha, and she can't pair bond with any other man because he was just held in such a high regard in her eyes. Octavius M says the community is evil. Natty Witt says planned outcome.
But you are like a suburban girl. Like you're suburban.
I know. I literally am a suburban girl, like private school, Catholic school. But
this is Nunu, guys. This is Nunu. And you see how T.I. looked down on Nunu in the ATL movie.
T.I. looked down on Nunu because she was faking the funk. She was perpetrating a fraud. She was being something that she's not. This is a lot of our sisters. It doesn't matter if they weren't born in the hood. It doesn't matter if they didn't grow up in the hood. It doesn't matter if they've been privileged all their life. They still want Pookie and Ray Ray.
But I always was attracted to those.
So you just like a thug.
And let me tell you why she was always attracted to these dudes, because these are the black men that are marketed in the dominant society. These are the black men that are pushed in the algorithm. These are the black men who still have YouTube channels up who murdered people, but meanwhile I'm getting demonetized and getting copyright strikes for hate speech. Like, bitch, where? Where? I'm trying to tell you niggas to stop killing each other, and YouTube says, nope, that's hate speech. Stop telling black people to stop killing each other. Stop telling black women to stop aborting their children. Stop it, stop it, stop it right now. We have to keep the black population down. Stop it, Black Gen Z. Stop it, Gen Quavius. Stop it now.
Thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like, what do we gotta look like? Do you want him to have like a nice physique, like, or he? Could
I like my niggas ugly.
Just
cute.
a gun. That's all.
Ugly cute. She's still talking about Lil Baby. Everybody knows that Lil Baby is described as ugly. There was a meme going around. You look like that dog, and then like the Lil Baby dog meme came up. Let me see if I can find that. But she wants a nigga who's ugly cute. She wants a nigga who's ugly cute. This is what we have to deal with, guys. Jeez, man. And they're saying that I'm tripping. They're saying that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Guys. Oh, man. So she wants a nigga that's ugly cute. Let's show her last man. So this is Lil Baby. I guess the jewelry makes him cute. I guess the jewelry and the money makes him cute. You look like that dog. Man, I mean, guys, it's insane, man. It's insane. And this is what we have to deal with as black men.
I'm kidding y'all about the gun. Like, y'all are dragging.
I'm kidding about the gun. No, you should be kidding about the hood thing. Fuck kidding about the gun. It is your right as an American citizen to bear arms. There's nothing wrong with carrying a gun. Let me make that clear. There's nothing wrong with black men carrying a gun and using gun safety training, okay, in order to defend yourself and your family. There's nothing wrong with that. The issue comes when you're saying, oh, he has to carry a gun and he has to be hood. That's where you lose me. He has to carry a gun and he has to be hood. It's bullshit. And they want us to cuff this.
Any black man who is with a woman who's not an African herself is going to have a difficult time getting respect from me. I believe black men need to be with black women. The black family is under attack. Only 1 out of every 4 black women gets married. The black woman is last likely to get married. She's the last married, the first divorced. We have what? 2/3 of our children being raised by working class and impoverished single black female-led households. The destruction of a nation begins in the home of its families. And if we want to save black people, we have to save the black family. And in order to do that, black men have to commit themselves to black women.
And there you have it. We're expected to cuff this, even though she's saying, I want a degenerate man who, you know, is broke, has an abusive mentality. It's crazy.
Girl, what do we gotta have Jada though? What do we gotta have? Like, what's on the list? Like, give us a checklist. But any man.
And look at her manufactured titties. Look how, I mean, I think she's cute. Her hair is fake as shit. I think she's cute. I think she's attractive. Like I told you guys before in my Reclaim Your Throne channel, the sexiest woman in the community, they want hood dudes. You have to be thug maxed in order to pull them.
I feel like to be my nigga, you gotta be hood. I only fuck with hood niggas. I don't want nothing that's not hood. You gotta carry a gun. If you don't carry a gun, I don't want you. in my space.
Jada, like he couldn't be like a soccer player, like a $1 billion soccer player. Like,
I mean, and then why did he mention for one? Oh, he couldn't be a soccer player. Why would you mention soccer instead of football and basketball? And then for two, why didn't he ask? Yeah, I mean, he couldn't be a engineer. He couldn't be a plumber. He couldn't have his own roofing company. He couldn't, have his own landscaping company. It's absolutely ridiculous.
he gotta have that like gangsta greasy to him.
Or
But you are like a suburban girl. Like you're suburban.
I know. I literally am a suburban girl, like private school, Catholic school.
Lord
but
have mercy.
I always was attracted to those.
So you just like a thug thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like what do you gotta look like? Do you want him to have like a nice physique, like, or he?
I like my niggas ugly.
Just
cute.
a gun. That's all that he needs is a fucking.
I'm kidding y'all about the gun. Like y'all are drag.
Girl, what do we got?
I mean, she looks like a great fuck, honestly. I mean, she's cute for sure. Let's get into it. Somebody said goals SMH. This brother right here says, I'm gonna go on my daughter phone and block her page right now. Absolutely. No limit pink. And I'm telling you, your little daughters, your little girls are looking up to women like this. And you wonder why they're getting murdered in cold blood in the street. This is why. Okay. No Limit Pink says, she 25 with a son. It's time to grow up. Absolutely. This is why our community is looked down upon. Absolutely. Cops carry guns. Go date a cop. Nah, you mean the black man with the illegal gun risking all types of unnecessary years of his life to impress an airhead. Yep. You can be a regular nigga and still have a gun. Fuck she talking about. That's why niggas want to be gangsters so bad now. Yep. The women are they're enforcing this. They are reinforcing the negative stereotypes about black men. Hood niggas, street niggas, gangsters all got a certain idea about how they think they can handle their women and what they expect us to stand through. Remember that when you wonder why you being cheated on, like Lil Baby has done, or when you got to pay his bondsman, like Lil Baby has been to jail, or when the police keep asking you for information and the ops come fuck with you and your child. Yep, because they can't find him. And when he can't express feelings of commitment and value to you, remember what you was manifesting, sis. Y'all can have him. I like my in between, the man with authority and tenderness. Hello. So it sounds like she's speaking from experience. This guy says this shit be mind blowing or be blowing mind. I guess he meant be blowing my mind. So you see a lot of these blue check marks are completely illiterate. But because they got a blue check mark, then they're valid, right? This shit be blowing my mind because girls like her glorify street shit. Then soon as somebody die, they get on the internet like, oh my God, stop the violence, crying and shit. Little do she know it's a school nigga somewhere about to pick up a gun because he think that's the only way to get a Jada Waiter. I just lost mad respect for her. Yeah. This is why, hey, get your passports. Date IR. It's OV, bro. It's OV. I'm telling you right now, if you want a hot sister, like sexy, like 8, 9, 10, I'm telling you, this is exactly how she thinks. God, the women you gave us have bird brains, for real, for real. They just cute. Yep. And then this woman, unapologetic Abby, says, fuck that. I feel her. Your man's supposed to be your protector. If you don't feel safe or tougher than him, that's not good at all. All hood dudes are not dummies, honey. But he ain't got to be hood to carry a gun either. It's some classy, regular, laid-back guys that are great protectors. Don't start a family or be in public, period, poo, with a soft nigga. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So I guarantee if we had a brother like Jeff Bezos in our community, if we had a brother like Mark Zuckerberg in our community, if we had a brother like, I mean, even we got brothers like that, you know, Thomas Sowell, Neil deGrasse Tyson, we got brothers like that. We got brothers, you know, even though I don't agree with everything that these individuals say, but I'm just saying, Ben Carson, we have brothers like this. They're not getting the hottest women. They're not getting the hottest women. I'm telling you that right now. Let's see this. IR says that's because you're a soldier. Natty Witt said abortion is killing your family. IR says I can sign up for that one. Hot Black Desiato said they expect you to wife this Gen Z. Exactly. Wag the Dog said Lil Baby looked like he survived an abortion. Right. Stephen Ray says they always pair murderers with killers. Killers like soldiers, police, security, and CCW defenders are different than murderers. Absolutely. Hot Black Desiato says she's not kidding about the gun. Right. Jade says you don't have to cuff that because she's obviously pushing an agenda, because I guarantee that if she gets to the level she want to be at, her tune will change. No, she's already at the level that she wants to be at. She has hundreds of thousands of dollars. She has hundreds of thousands of dollars. She's not going to change her mind until she's 35 and ran through and every hood nigga in the fucking streets done fucked her. And by that point, we don't want her anymore. That's the issue with you women. Not you necessarily, Jade, but I'm just saying that's the issue. She want to talk about all this hood shit in her 20s, getting fucked by these niggas with sick dicks. Okay, because a lot of these hood niggas do not get checkups. They don't go to the doctors, all that shit. So she's involved with these guys. And then in her 30s, oh, well, I'm tired of getting ran through. I'm tired of getting done dirty. I'm tired of these niggas cheating and all this shit. And now she wants to come back and lay that fucking old ass pussy on the educated lame brothers. Okay, the Malcolms, as I identify them, the Malcolms. And if you guys don't watch my other channel, I advise you to subscribe to Reclaim Your Throne. Because a Malcolm is an acronym that I made up to describe black men who don't align with this street thug mentality. A Malcolm is a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Let me repeat that. A Malcolm is a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. For a third time, a Malcolm is a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. And these women, these sisters out here do not want Malcolms. They don't want Malcolms, okay? IR said that Bonic, I don't know what he means like that. Distant Light says that's why you got to pretend to be a killer until you smash. Facts. Blondinka says, hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, follow. Oh, this is some bot shit. Wag the Dog said, it's funny because my name is literally Malcolm. Shout out to Wag the Dog. She says, I want a Malcolm. Yeah, that you definitely should shoot for a Malcolm. Natty Witt says, yes, awesome, Malcolm. He said, not even X. Yeah, there ain't no X on the end of that. Just a Malcolm, a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Point blank. Regular guy, has a good job. He's communicative. He's mildly attractive. He's not the hottest guy. Okay. He's not fucking, he's not Shamar Moore. Okay. But he's mildly attractive. Okay. He's easy on the eyes. Okay. He's not some fucking sex symbol. But he's an attractive guy. He's medium ugly, okay? He's medium ugly. All right. So a lot of these sisters are overlooking brothers like this. So let's go to Jada's page really quickly. Well, actually, let's see her response. Let's see her response because she was getting a lot of backlash, as she should. People were coming down on her. So let's watch her response.
So I'm never talking again because clearly every time I
good. Yeah, just shut the fuck up and look pretty. Shut the fuck up, turn around, show your ass, show your manufactured ass, show your manufactured boobs, and look pretty because you are obviously an idiot. It's pretty obvious. Okay? It's pretty obvious.
I talk. Y'all be mad. I'm tired of y'all being mad at me. Like, damn, a bitch can't even just say how I feel or what I like without y'all being mad. Like, freedom of speech just don't exist anymore. A bitch can't have an opinion without opinions. If I say something, I mean, that's how I feel.
I know she just did not say freedom of speech don't exist no more, bitch. You are not being deplatformed. You're not being demonetized. No, you're not losing any sponsorships. You are not being negatively affected by freedom of speech. Freedom of speech
definitely exists for women like this. They can say whatever the hell they want and not get canceled. They can say that they hate men and not get canceled. They can say that they hate black men and not get canceled and have monetized YouTube channels all over the goddamn place. But, okay, you have Jada Waiter, who is saying, oh, freedom of speech don't exist no more. No, people are critiquing what you said. That doesn't mean that freedom of speech doesn't exist. She's trying to act as if she's like her speech is being oppressed in some way. Like, that's completely bullshit.
So I'm never talking again because
Please don't. Just close your mouth unless you're giving head.
clearly every time I talk, y'all be mad. I'm tired of y'all being mad at me. Like, damn, a bitch can't even just say how.
Oh, a bitch can't even do this. A bitch can't even do that. But then the moment we call them a bitch, oh, well, now you're canceled. Now you're demonetized. Now you hate women. Lord have mercy. You can't win for losing.
Oh, I feel or what I like without y'all being mad. Like, freedom of speech just don't exist anymore. A bitch can't have an opinion without.
And you can listen in the background. Her child is watching some type of program, and she's literally saying, "Oh, a bitch can't have an opinion. A bitch can't do this," and speaking all this vulgar language around her child. And we're supposed to cuff this. Can't make this shit up.
Correct. But I would say, listen, your wife is white, so we're gonna stop the black talk right.
Opinions. If I say something, I mean that's how I feel, and I'll say it again. If you don't like it, yeah. But I'm gonna just start shutting the fuck up because
Please.
I don't got time to be shut.
Please just shut the hell up forever. Please. So anyways, let's go to her profile and then we'll get back to Mr. Clark, the super gremlin of the hour. As you can see, definitely manufactured bitch for sure. Cute. She fucked up her beauty with the tattoos. She has a neck tattoo. I think she has a stomach tattoo. Beauty completely ruined. Off rip. Off rip. I don't know who this nigga is. But yeah, okay, so she got that thigh tattoo, and a lot of women get these tattoos. Shoulder tattoo. I mean, beauty completely demolished. Okay. A lot of women like this get these tattoos because when they have surgery, they have scars and incisions. I mean, this is not, like I said, beauty completely destroyed. Even though she's manufactured, I'll still give it up to her. She has a cute face. This is her. Well, I guess I can't mute that. So I'm not even gonna try it. But obviously, she is not a quote unquote hood bitch. She's flying in private jets for the sister who said, oh, once she gets to the place that she wants to be, she's already in the place that she's flying private with her child. She has a child with a rapper. She's already in the place that she wants to be. She's already in the place that she wants to be. Okay. So, I mean, all she's missing is that hood nigga. Okay. This shit is crazy. Shout out to IR. He says, if the great Frederick Douglass can speak on issues, then others can too. Absolutely. If you guys didn't know, Frederick Douglass actually, for one, he was of mixed race. For two, he did date a black woman, or he married a black woman, but then he also married a white woman as well. So, Dr. Umar said that he is related to Frederick Douglass. So if Frederick Douglass, the great abolitionist, can speak on these topics when it comes to the black talk, then brothers who date IR and who go overseas and who are passport bros can speak on it too. So here we are. Patrick Xavier Clark says, I ain't perfect after killing Takeoff. Okay. Members of Houston's rap community said they were in disbelief Friday after a well-known local promoter who ran a strip club and had a large social media presence was arrested and charged with the murder of Migos rapper Takeoff. So he runs a strip club and he throws all that pussy away. He throws everything away. Okay? Throws everything away to kill Takeoff. You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up. And we had Lil Cam. We had Lil Cam who was arrested, actually. He was taken into custody earlier this week, and I can only assume that he snitched on the super gremlin of the hour, Patrick Xavier Clark. Just over a month ago, after Takeoff was gunned down following a private party at a Houston entertainment venue, police announced Friday that they had arrested Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, on a murder charge. Takeoff, 28, was an innocent bystander who was shot twice, including once in the head after an argument that stemmed from the lucrative dice game, police said Friday. We found a good man. Oh, we lost a good man, Police Chief Troy Finner said. Hundreds of people I talked to spoke to what a great individual he was. Rapper Jamali told the Daily Beast on Friday that he and many others were shocked by Clark's arrest, calling him a beloved promoter. Y'all got to watch out for these promoters who ran the Flame HTX. So, guys, a strip club that Clark posted about regularly on social media to his 20,000 plus followers. So, guys, we did a story on HTX earlier this year. Lord have mercy. We did a story on HTX, guys. Guys, we've covered this before. We've covered this before. Okay? If you guys remember, let me see if I can find that video. So, Shalonda Anderson, remember that? Shalonda Anderson, she was killed at the strip club, what is it? HTX. Okay. If I'm not mistaken. She was killed at the same strip club by police after she decided to run her vehicle into police officers. So this strip club is pretty known for its violence. Jamali said Clark was known around Houston as DJ Pack. He never knew Clark to be the violent type, theorizing that if the 33-year-old did have a gun on the night, on the night of Takeoff's death, that whatever ensued must have been an accident. Yeah, bullshit. He just wanted to catch a body. He wanted to feel like a man. See, a lot of black men have an issue because the way that they quote unquote feel like a man is by killing another black man. It is extremely unfortunate. It is a sickness that the brothers are suffering from. Obviously, he is, posting a video of the women that he is absolutely objectifying by owning this strip club. Absolutely objectifying the women. But nobody's going to call him out. Nobody is going to call him out. So let me go through his Twitter. I'm going to go through his Twitter and see if he's been tweeting as much as Lil Cam has after we read this article. But the same women. Oh, I love DJ Clark. I love DJ. What's the nigga name? DJ Pat, right? DJ Pat. Yeah, DJ Pat. I love DJ Pat. Da, 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 da. Okay, so he owns a strip club where he's objectifying women. And I'm demonetized and I'm canceled. Okay. Okay. TSM says covers up bullet wounds and scars. He's talking about Jada Waita's tattoos. Natty Witt says race matters, ? Right. Distant Light says Bob Marley was mixed race too. Right. Hot Black Desiato says why would Umar lie? Right. IR says sure, why not? Jade says when you said place she want to be, she isn't. She's still stuck. Money can't buy you class. My thing is she grew up. I mean, where else is she going to get the class? I mean, she went to a private Catholic high school. I'm sure she learned manners. I'm sure she learned about what's it called? Damn, what's that shit called? The word is escaping me. But yeah, what else? I mean, how else? If she didn't learn class from going to a private school, and I went to a private Christian school, not necessarily a private Catholic school, but it's pretty much the same thing. If she didn't learn class at a majority white private Catholic school, then there's no hope. There's no hope. So she's exactly where she wants to be. Natty Witt said strip club promoter. Stephen Ray said they should try deer hunting maybe. Haha. Distant Light said I catch bodies in GTA all the time. Jamali called the entire situation unfortunate. So this is what the black community thinks about the killing of Takeoff. Oh, it's just an unfortunate event. It's a series of unfortunate events. Like, dude, it's fucking bullshit. No, we should be condemning these actions. And, oh, I didn't see Pat as a violent type. Very unfortunate situation. Dude, no, he's a piece of shit. Adding that Friday's news was completely unexpected for many in his circle. Pat was similar to Takeoff. Wow, they're literally trying to compare Takeoff and DJ Pat. Wow. He was similar to Takeoff in that he was quiet and just went about his business, Jamali said. That's why this is so surprising to everyone here. Well, he wanted to make a name for himself. He wanted to make a name for himself because he was not I mean, look at the nigga's hairline. That shit is sitting sideways. Boys in the days. That nigga hairline is chopped and screwed like damn Texas musicians off lean. Okay. And promethazine. Clark's social media accounts show that he carried on like usual in the days after Takeoff's death. He posted on Halloween, and Halloween is the day that Takeoff was killed. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Okay. People say, oh, well, he was actually killed on November 1st. No, he was killed Halloween night. He left the house Halloween night on the Devil's Eve, and he died about that shit. He posted on Halloween, the day of the shooting, to meet at the club. Then on November 2nd, he posted, God got me. He been had me. No, see, these guys keep referring to God. Who they're the God that they're referring to is Lucifer. They're not referring to the Most High. They're not referring to Jehovah. They're not referring to Elohim. They are referring to Lucifer when they are speaking of God, okay? Because that is the God they serve, i.e. him in the strip club, okay? Let's see. Been hurt so many times, it's hard for me to feel love. Followed the next day with, I ain't perfect. I'm solid, though. Okay. The same went for the Instagram account for the Flame HTX, which Jamali said was run by Clark. Okay. Others close to Clark said they felt he was being framed for the murder. Yeah, bullshit. I know him. He's not like that. I honestly feel like they got the wrong guy. Yeah, bullshit. Said one friend who knew Clark from his strip club. He doesn't get mad or hostile. He's very nice and thoughtful. That's all I have to say. I feel he is being framed. Oh, he's being framed. But there's cameras everywhere, witnesses everywhere, but he's being framed. We literally have footage of the shooting and the shooters who pulled out weapons, and he's being framed. You know, the community, unfortunately, we're just not all the way there in the head. Okay. The friend who spoke on condition of anonymity said Clark would not shoot someone because he wouldn't jeopardize losing everything he worked so hard for. And this is what you guys don't understand. A lot of black men, not all, but a lot of black men are ready to throw all this shit away. They're ready to throw all this shit away to try and prove some semblance of their manhood by taking another black man's life, because in the community, that action is glorified. You see how everybody was like, oh, R.I.P. Takeoff. Oh, Takeoff ain't do anything. He was so innocent. And then now they arrest the murderer. And now everybody's like, well, you know, he's being framed. And, oh, he wouldn't have never did that. Oh, but at first they were like, man, we need to find who did this to Takeoff. And now when they find him, oh, well, it's got to be a conspiracy. It's a frame job. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. Family, I mean, it literally enrages me, but I'm having to console myself and keep my composure and keep my poise when speaking about topics like this, because it's absolutely mind-boggling that these people will cop pleas for these niggas at any damn moment. Even when he killed your favorite fucking rapper. You can't make this shit up. Guys, hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App. Come on, guys. My channel is completely monetized or demonetized. There's no way that we can continue this channel without monetary support, okay? So make sure you hit that Cash App. Make sure you hit that PayPal. We're going to go to a brief commercial break because we definitely need some support up in the building.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass. where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Genquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
All right, guys. So let's support the channel. Buy the merch. The merch link is in the description box below. Cop the merch, guys. We've got so many different options for you to choose from. Family members of Clark did not return messages from the Daily Beast, but one relative told a Beast reporter, he's a good kid, but I have no comment other than that. A kid? The nigga is 33 years old! Oh, he's a great kid. He's a great kid. He's fucking 33. When do we grow up, man? When are we growing up? Yo, shout out to Minister Jap. He said, church, broski. Shout out to Minister Jap, the GOAT in this shit. When do we grow up, guys? The nigga is 33 years old and they're still saying, oh, he's a good kid. Well, what a good lad. Like, damn. This is the arrested development of the community. This is the arrested development of the community. When you're referring to a 33-year-old man as a kid, y'all. Oh, he's a great kid. What? Excuse me? I mean, you cannot make this shit up. Shout out to my guy, Thomas, with the $5 super trap. He says Gen Z. He says Gen Z. Yo, shout out to Thomas, bro, with the support.
Oh, say less.
Okay, so there you have it. This is the mentality of the community. He's still a kid and he should not be tried as an adult. Just hours before the shooting of Halloween, the club posted a promotion for a party that night. Then on November 2nd, it posted an impromptu ad that the club was hiring new dancers. Wow. So they're like, oh, Takeoff's dead. Blood spilled. His blood's on my hand. But hey, we need some new whores to dance naked on poles in my establishment. Right. Okay. A second person, 22-year-old Cameron Isaiah Joshua, was arrested last week for allegedly carrying a weapon illegally at the party at 818 Billiards and Bowling. Police said security footage captured Joshua with a weapon, but prosecutors were adamant he didn't kill Takeoff, saying the charge of unlawfully carrying a weapon was appropriate. So he was charged with unlawfully carrying a weapon, and he wasn't the trigger man, guys. He was not the trigger man. So everybody was saying, oh, yellow hoodie, that was the guy, or yellow shirt, that was the guy. That Cam was the guy who was seen in the video that, you know, we can see Takeoff being killed. Etiquette, that's what it is. King J said etiquette. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why, but I couldn't think of the word. But yes, referring to Jade, if Jada Wada doesn't have etiquette by now, and she grew up going to a predominantly white private Catholic school, where if you've ever been to one of these private school, which I went to private school for 3 years, I went to private school 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. And I played sports there. My family got recruited there to play sports. But if you ever went to a private school, I'm gonna tell you right now, they have etiquette training. They have classes that you can take. They have chapel where, basically, you do communion, and you also, give thanks to God and listen to praise and worship music. And then the head chaplain, preaches a sermon. So you've got these things going on. Okay. And it's ridiculous. So she went through all of this schooling and she still doesn't have class. There's no hope. It's over. Natty Whip said strip club promoting kid. Right. If he's a kid, why is he in the strip club? But let's see. Police security footage captured. Okay, we read that part. A video of Takeoff's final seconds alive showed him hanging out alongside his uncle and groupmate Quavo as Quavo argued about basketball before a barrage of gunshots rang out. Police said Friday that Takeoff was not involved in the argument or the dice game. Wrong place at the wrong time. Finner said no evidence to say anything different. Before shots were fired, a man dressed in all black could be seen in the video holding and then drawing a gun. Houston police said the Daily Beast in November that man was a person of interest but did not identify him. It's unclear if that man was Clark. Despite video and photos of the incident going viral, public updates on the investigation into who fired the shots that killed Takeoff and injured two others, including Quavo's 23-year-old assistant, Joshua Washington, dried up. Okay, we'll read the rest of this. I just had to see how long it was. Finner said Friday that officers struggled to get information because witnesses fled the scene and weren't available to give statements to police. So there you go. That no snitching policy in the community. He said Clark was pinned down as the suspected killer after hordes of forensic evidence was collected in dozens of cell phone videos from that night. Takeoff's whereabouts were well documented on Instagram on his final night. He was seemingly bouncing around Houston with Quavo and Jazz Prince, who celebrated his birthday. One post showed the group in 5th Ward, a Houston neighborhood, around 9:30 p.m., soon followed by posts at a private party at 810 Billiards and bowling in downtown Houston. The shooting happened outside the venue at around 2:30 a.m., Finner said. And in 810 Billiards spokesperson said it happened outside the doors after closing. Offset, who'd broken away from the Migos to perform solo, paused his shows as people worldwide mourned Takeoff. Offset and Takeoff had reportedly been at odds with each other when he left the group, but he later said he was in unbearable pain after the shooting. I wish I could hug you one last time, he wrote. Laugh one last time, smoke one last time, perform one last time. I love you forever, 4L and after. Earlier Friday, Offset played his first show since Takeoff's death, performing at Miami Club 11 Even as Art Basel kicked off. The rapper, whose real name is Kiari Kendrell Cephas, dedicated his performance to Takeoff. So now, you know, the Migos are going to go on tour and get a bag based off of, you know, the untimely killing of Takeoff. Let's see. Boom. So we've got DJ Pat. Okay. So here is, oh, he has a YouTube channel. If his YouTube is still up, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. Yep. Sorry guys, I gotta take a moment. I gotta take a moment. All right, I'm back. Woosah. 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 Guys, we might have to say a prayer on this damn live stream, y'all. I am about to, guys. He has a YouTube channel. It's monetized. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. You know what? I'm gonna just become a rapper. Fuck it. I mean, I already got music out. I might just have to stand 10 toes on it. I might just have to stand fuck putting out content. Just talk about killing other black men and boom, you're monetized. Anyways, I just want to make the point that me, Janquavius Jackson, over here, and I'm actually denouncing the violence. I'm condemning the violence, even though YouTube says, oh, you're inciting violence and hate speech. I'm condemning the violence. I'm denouncing the violence. I'm saying it has to stop. I'm trying to stop it. I'm calling out the perpetrators. And guess what? Demonetized. Meanwhile, the man who killed our beloved Takeoff has a YouTube channel. Oh, guys, and it's flourishing. Oh, you best believe it's flourishing. This motherfucker has more views than I do. He's getting more views than I do. 152,000 views, 6,000 views, 7.9 thousand views, 22,000 views. And I'm not trying to hate. I really am not trying to hate on his hustle. But he's not a better YouTuber than me. His handle on YouTube is long as shit. DJ Pat 713, follow the check too. What the fuck? It's not even an easy name to search, and he has more views than me, guys. The game is rigged. I'm gonna have to go to the gym. I'm gonna have to go to the gym after this, guys. I'm gonna have to channel my anger into a heavy bag. Heavy bag, okay? This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyways, let's read some of these chats. Stephen Ray says, sorry, man, messed up YouTube. Haha. Yeah, Hot Black Desiato says, how? What the fuck? Natty says, ROFL. King J says, church on a bitch respectfully. Cyrus Cherry says, what the fuck was that scream about? Stephen Ray says, gotta rap about it, I guess. Right. Jade says, I feel you, brother. It's a spiritual warfare. Absolutely. Natty Witt says, they have indicated your accuracy. Stephen Ray says, we need more funny rapping, making fun of celebrities. Yeah, maybe I'll do some parody rap. I have no clue. I have no clue. But honestly, I think they have my IP address. I think TikTok shared my IP address. I think Instagram shared my IP address. I think YouTube shared my IP address. And they're all sharing my data with each other and saying, don't let this nigga breathe. Okay. Anyways, so this is DJ Pat's. We'll go back to the last week of Takeoff's life. So November 18th. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. So it looks like he was very interested in fishing. And it's so crazy. Isn't this crazy that black men are treating the lives of fish better than they're treating the lives of their brothers? He caught a fish. Instead of taking it home, descaling it, deboning it, and frying it, he catches the fish and throws it back into the ocean or into the lake or into the body of water. But he kills Takeoff. How does it make sense? How does it make sense? He catches a fish and throws it back into the water without killing it, but he kills another black man. So this just indicates that the life of a fish, the life of a sea creature it holds priority over the life of our brothers. You cannot make this shit up, guys. Follow the check says, all my old hoes that can make gumbo got boyfriends now, and all my new hoes can't even make noodles in the cup. So he's referring to his stripper hoes as hoes, which, I mean, they are hoes for sure. But anyways, he says, let's have some fun. Also, another picture of him fishing. It seems like he very much enjoyed fishing, which is something I enjoy as well. He said, this hoe want crab legs and lamb chops for Thanksgiving. So he runs a strip club. He refers to women as hoes. He has a YouTube channel referring to women as bitches and hoes, and he's still monetized, still up there. Nobody has called him a misogynist, but he's literally saying this hoe wants crab legs and lamb chops for Thanksgiving. So this guy, he was obviously a guy of nature. Okay, he fished. He probably hunted. Thanksgiving ready. Happy Thanksgiving to all the hustling bitches only. All the hustling bitches only. So here you see he is calling women out of their name. And he's not canceled. His content is able to flourish. He's able to go up on Instagram, able to go up on Twitter, able to go up on YouTube. No type of censorship, no type of... Guys, make it make sense. When the weather is nasty, I get freaky. Okay, TMI. He says blessed, and then he retweets some seemingly stripper whore, says, I can't fake fuck with you. Either I do or I don't. I ain't in no in between. So I guess that's how he felt about Takeoff. He says focus on money. Okay. Send me a picture of that pussy if you miss me. I guess he meant if you miss me. So me personally, I'm not big on getting pussy pictures. I'd rather see like your ass or your tits or some shit like that. Like, I don't like when girls like send me pictures of just like, oh, legs spread and they're playing with themselves. I'm not really turned on by a woman masturbating, I have to admit. But hey, if that's what he was into, I guess he can get plenty get plenty pictures of pussy in prison. Say that fast 5 times. Plenty pictures of pussy in prison. Plenty pictures of pussy in prison. Plenty pictures of pussy in prison. Follow the check says, bitch, when I say I'm proud of you, I mean that shit. So still calling women out of their names. No censorship. Okay. The ones that's supposed to be here switch up. So that's why it's new faces at the table. So this is the night before killing Takeoff. And you killed Takeoff at RIP. You thought you was a smooth criminal tweeting a few days ago and shit. Rotten jail, nigga. Okay. I doubt you did it. LOL, nah, this sounds like a setup because I don't see you pulling that shit. Of course you don't. You about to see plenty of new faces on the table. Took that man's life for what? So I just do want to make the statement that he is innocent until proven guilty. This video is not a video to indicate his innocence or lack thereof. I'm just giving you an idea of how the community thinks about perceived murderers. Okay. So let's go to his YouTube channel. Oh, God. It's hurting me. This is hurting my heart. It's hurting my heart, guys. It's hurting my heart. Let's read some more of y'all's chats before we get into this YouTube channel. Mac Two Tone says, no, it was a scream for me. Stay up, family. Right. Hot Black Desiato says, just kill a few Sunmen, I guess. Then you can have the longest YouTube handle in the world. Right. Mac Two Tone says, a lot of y'all don't even know Black Gen Z is already literally one of the best lyricists of all time. I can't wait till the world hears you for real. Then watch YouTube gonna hop on the bandwagon. Who knows? Hot Black Desiato says, he was humane to the fish in a way he would not be with his brothers. Exactly. Natty Witt said he hunted every day, ? Axe said, or AK said, much love, Jenquavius. Stephen Ray says, YouTube is on demon time. Yep. Hot Black Desiato says, we ain't need to know about that weather shit, Pat. Right. Stephen Ray says, ha ha ha. Natty Witt says, funky ass suit. Brian says, got a SYSBM, dating IR will only elevate you, I think is what he meant to say. Shout out to my guy, Walter, with the $20 PayPal. He says, from Hot Black Desiato, loving the Saturday stream. Thanks for all the hard work. Well, thank you, Hot Black. So this is DJ Pat's. This is DJ Pat's YouTube channel. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go to my let me go to Black Gen Z Mindset and see if he's actually monetized, which I'm pretty sure he is. Guys, this is a murderer on YouTube who's monetized. It's fucking bullshit. Matter of fact, let me email YouTube right now. I'm gonna say you actively have murderers on your platform, and I'm gonna link all the murderers. And I am not allowed. And the last thing that I sent them, let's see. All right. Let's see, because I was going back and forth with them for a minute. All right, so I'm going to email my YouTube representative, Evan, and I'm gonna say, y'all literally have murderers on your platform that are still monetized. Meanwhile, I condemn the violence in the inner cities. I'm not going to say the black community because they're going to be like, oh, hate speech in the inner cities. And I get 2 copyright, or what is it? Community guideline strikes. Line strikes. And a demonetized channel. All right, guys, I had to get this off my chest, otherwise I'd forget. Let me link his shit. At this point, I'm snitching. Fuck it. Okay, at this point, I'm snitching. I'll even show y'all niggas my screen. Fuck it. At this point, I'm snitching. Fuck that shit. Okay? I'm gonna say, DJ Pat, Takeoff's murderer. Channel still up. Okay. Hey guys, put some more people in the chat. YNW Melly. Put some more murderers in the chat whose YouTube channel is still up and monetized. Meanwhile, I've never harmed a black man ever in my fucking life. Ever. Okay? Never have. Never will. Meanwhile, I'm demonetized. Okay? Name some more people that I to YouTube. Let's put it YNW Melly. Murdered 2 of his friends. Still on YouTube. Still monetized. Okay? We got YNW Melly. Young Thug. Yes, Young Thug. Okay? Responsible for up to 50 murders in the city, or just in Fulton County. Fulton County. YouTube monetized. No community guideline strikes. YouTube monetized. He's a murderer. Let me link his page. Guys, drop all the murderers on YouTube. Drop all the murderers on YouTube. We're finna send out a email. Bootsy, I mean, he's kind of been getting flack. The baby, he was innocent allegedly, even though we've seen the footage. King Von, yes, King Von. Yes, absolutely. On 3.36 million subscribers on YouTube. 3.36 million on YouTube. No strikes. Still monetized. Responsible for over 12 murders. King Von. Okay. K Flock. Yes, K Flock. The only reason I'm not putting Boosie in them because they were proven quote unquote innocent. K Flock. 642 subs. Shot a police officer. Oh no, K Flock is the one who killed a man in New York City. Still monetized. No strikes. K Flock, we got C Blue, the rapper. Shot a police officer. Still monetized. No strikes. We snitching to YouTube today. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. If I got to go out, everybody got to go out. If I got to go out, everybody got to go out. We said fuck that shit today. And I'm linking their channels. Hell yeah. Y'all gonna see my shit. Hot Black Desiato says it's a long list. Stephen Ray said, wish I could help. Search engines are all jacked up results. Apparently C Blue streams now. Yep. Yep. There's another guy I had on my mind as well. Oh, Lil Tony. Lil Tony, the man who killed a 9-year-old boy. Killed a 9-year-old boy. Old boy. Still monetized. No strikes. Okay. Let's link his channel. Link his channel. Lil Tony 919. Lil Tony 919. Oh, Q Money. Q Money, guys. Q Money. Oh my God, it's a fucking long ass list. YouTube murdered his Cleveland rapper who murdered his best friend. Still monetized. No strikes. Q Money. I did a story on Q Money. Did a story on Q Money. Is TK? Does TK have a Does TK have an official YouTube channel? TK. Yep, got him. Got him. TK. Murderer. Still monetized. No strikes. Kanye music is still making you know who buku money on YouTube. Oh yeah, facts. Hot Black Desiato, Kanye West official still online. Yep. Let's go back to that one. Because they can't get rid of their YouTube channels because they're making too much money, because you know who owns them? The labels. And you know who owns the labels. We ain't even gonna say it no more. We just gonna tap our head. You know who owns the labels. We know who owns the labels. Okay? Kanye West praised Hitler. Sorry, Kanye, I got to throw you under the bus for this one. I got to throw you over the bus for this one. Still monetized. No strikes. And they're going to be like, oh, well, we don't own those channels. The label owns him. Fuck out of here. YouTube got Take a whole album. Yep. So we got DJ Pat, murderer. YNW Melly, murderer. Young Thug, murderer. King Von, murderer. K Flock, murderer. C Blue, murderer. Lil Tony, murderer. Q Money, murderer. TK, murderer. Kanye West, praise Hitler. You see how this works? Sending it off. So that's that, guys. That's that. We'll see what they say. And I'm going to send this same one because I responded to Evan. And then I have another YouTube rep who basically hates me. Got another YouTube rep who basically hates my guts and doesn't want the message to get out. Probably hates black people for sure. Okay. That's why they don't want me speaking on this stuff, to prevent the crime in the community. Okay. So yeah, so Evan's the guy. That's fine. We'll move on, guys. I'm sorry. That was petty. That was petty. That was petty. But yeah, we're not even going to say who owns these labels. That's why they can't get rid of the musicians' channels. So if I go to this nigga's YouTube channel and a commercial comes up, I'm going to shit my pants.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. All right, so anyways, we'll just kind of break down his demeanor and his character in this little video. We'll see what we can get from this.
Too late, huh? You know what I'm saying? But every year is...
Hold on, isn't that Clubzilla? Hold on, is this Clubzilla or is this the DJ Pat?
Standards now, though. So it's like, yeah, I would have a hit in normal B King standards from...
Oh yeah, this Clubzilla. Okay, so I guess he was interviewing Clubzilla. Hold up. Oh, here's a nigga DJ Pat. Took a trip to Oak Cliff. Let's see. Where can I find a video of him just kind of giving a little bit of his personality? Young Troll took DJ Pat to the same hood he was born in.
This where you was born at?
Yo, Simcoe Project, baby.
Yeah.
Apartment 96. That's where all the thugging started.
Yeah.
You know, I used to stay in the front, watch everybody out the window.
Yeah.
We used to play bingo right there out that window right there. She's looking in the back to make sure we don't stop in front of that bitch before. This is my shit. Yeah, I grew up at.
This is my shit. Meanwhile, owns nothing on this street. This is the delusion of the black community.
Right here, apartment 96. Where all my thugging started at.
Yeah.
Apartment 96, where all his thugging started at.
It was way before the music.
Yeah, way before the music.
You got it on fire though from my heels. You've been rocking for a while.
Yeah, I've been doing my thing.
I did a little research before I came out this way. And one of the homies I used to fuck with, he the one, he tagged you on my page.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Who that?
I think I see something in his hand. Look at his right hand. Look at DJ Pat's right hand.
John, yeah, from Lake Charles.
Uh-oh.
Lake Charles.
Is he holding something?
Okay.
Is he holding something?
Yeah.
Is he holding something? Nigga, I think that nigga is holding the loaded dice that he used in the murder of Takeoff. Let's run it back. Look at his hands. He's playing with loaded dice.
Right there, that window right there. She's looking in the back.
Look, he's not letting his hand loose. He's obviously holding something. I believe that he is holding the same loaded dice. And yes, I think the dice were loaded. He is holding the same loaded dice that they used in that gambling or the fucking dice game that got Takeoff killed.
Make sure we don't stop in front of that bitch before. This is my shit.
You've been rocking for a while. My page, he locked up in the feds.
He's obviously holding something.
His name John.
Oh, John, yeah, from Lake Charles.
Yeah, from Lake Charles, yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin, baby daddy.
Okay.
Free John, real street nigga.
Yeah.
Free John, real street nigga. Y'all can keep that nigga.
The way it started at right here, too. This used to be a Washington, and it turned to a barber shop. Shout out to Royce, you know. Royce put me in the game.
Yeah.
He's obviously holding dice in his hands. Let's see if they start rolling dice. Let's see if they start rolling dice later on in the stream. Nah, they didn't end up doing the dice game.
True story. Real street nigga. Gave me the game right there in his old school truck.
Okay, so there you have it. His YouTube's still up. He killed Takeoff. That's my point. That's my point, dude. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, bro. Oh, there's not enough words. There aren't enough words, guys. Lord have mercy. RIP to Takeoff. RIP to Takeoff. That's literally all you can really say. Okay. It's literally all you can really say. Let's see if we can Let's see if we can find his Instagram really quick, or the HXT Instagram. T. Okay. Dollhouse Junkie Trap Doll HXT. Okay, I don't know what that. I don't know what this is. Anyways, obviously the man killed Takeoff. So now we're gonna break down some news stories. We're gonna break down some news stories, revolving around this incident here. But my point is, YouTube is hypocritical as shit. So I actually want to break down some of this news stories. Let's go. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, boom. Let's go.
Getting right to our top story here at 4. A month after rapper Takeoff was shot and killed at a bowling alley in downtown Houston, a man has been arrested and charged with his murder.
It's a big break in the case, and it's one the rapper's family and fans and so many of us have been waiting for. ABC 13's Maya Shea was at the press conference that just wrapped up an hour ago. We carried it on our ABC 13 live stream, and she's joining us live right now, breaking down all the new details for us. Maya, good afternoon.
Certainly the breakthrough that so many people have been waiting for. 33-year-old Patrick Clark now charged with murder of Takeoff, the rap star. And this investigation has been a month in the making. Police say the rap star, and it is their belief, was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time, a set of truly tragic circumstances. Here is the booking photo of Clark. We want to show that to you. Sources tell us that ATF, as well as Houston police, they have been eyeing him for a while, but fearing that he may leave town, and so they want to make sure they got him before he takes off, and that is why they arrested him. They moved in yesterday evening and arrested him. This is all really.
Hold on, run it back. Oh, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and that's how they describe this. That's how they describe this. Look at how they're softballing these murderers, man.
Relation to the tragic shooting that happened outside.
Not this man was a sick individual. Not this guy is a demented individual. Not, oh, he's a horrible human being. Well, Takeoff was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Fucking bullshit.
Downtown bowling alley that's in the Green Street development, just a few blocks away from the police headquarters. It was November 1st. Early in the morning, there was a private party inside. An argument spilled outside. Police had to use surveillance video and lots of social media videos of the shooting to identify the suspect. They want to emphasize that Takeoff was not involved.
The event was a private party. There was a lucrative dice game that went on at the event. There was an argument that happened afterwards outside the bowling alley, which led to the shooting. I can tell you that Takeoff was not involved in playing in the dice game. He was not involved in the argument that happened outside. He was not armed. He was an innocent bystander.
Houston police were sort of light on the details of exactly how they managed to crack open the case. They say that's because the investigation is ongoing. They do point out they know there were more than 30 people present at the time of the shooting, and almost none of them have come forward with their account of what happened. Police say if you were there.
Jesus Christ. There were 30 people there at the time of the shooting, and almost none of them came forward. None of them came forward. Almost none of them came forward. This is the community in the nutshell. You want to know why we have so much violence? Because a lot of the men in our community are cowards completely. I mean, that's really what it is. A lot of the men in our community are cowards. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Okay? It's that simple. You want to know why there's so much violence. You want to know why there's so many unsolved murders. You want to know why Chicago is only solving or can't solve 89% of their homicides. Here's your answer.
there, please give them a call. It's better that you find Houston police and tell them what you saw than having to wait until they find you. For now, we're live downtown. Maya Shea, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
So if you are not familiar with Takeoff or the Migos, here's some information for you. Takeoff's real name is Kershnik Kari Ball. He was born in 1994 in Georgia. The Migos group started in 2008. His uncle, Quavo, and cousin, Offset, make
I know she didn't just say Quavo. Lord have mercy.
up the rest of the Migos. Offset is married to fellow rapper Cardi B. The music industry here in Houston, specifically the hip-hop world, was shaken by this killing. A DJ from the local radio station 97.9 The Box spoke with us days after the shooting. He met Takeoff several times and described him as somebody who just loved the music.
I hate this happens to any human being, but especially for Takeoff, when you have a guy that is real humble, nice guy, doesn't really, that never gets into any kind of altercations, just a real cool guy that just loves being in the business. To me, he's the best rapper of the trio of Migos. He's the best lyricist. A lot of
Niggas ain't start saying that until he died. Dude, fuck out of here.
people will say that. I've met him a couple of times in my career, and when I tell you, just the coolest guy that you've ever met, you know, a free-spirited, no ego, and you know, and it just saddens me to see, you know, his family having to go through this right now.
The day Takeoff was killed, Houston Police Chief Troy Finner spoke briefly about the hip-hop community and how it has taken a brutal hit from gun violence.
Because sometimes the hip-hop community gets a bad
sometimes Jesus
name. And I know, and evident from this city and people.
So you got Takeoff killed in Houston. A month before, you got Lotta Cash Desto killed in Houston. And this nigga is saying sometimes. No, it's every month. It's periodically. I mean, it's every week. It's fucking every day.
Who I have a personal relationship. A lot of great people in our hip hop community. And I respect them. And I'm calling up on everybody. Our hip hop artists in Houston and around the nation. We got to police ourselves. It is so many talented individuals, men and women.
Did you hear what he said? We got to police ourselves, dude. That old tired saying, if you think the community can police themselves, you've got to be out of your fucking mind.
In that community, who again, I love and I respect. And we all need to stand together and make sure nobody tears down that industry. And I'm calling to start here in Houston, here and possibly as early as next week. I want to meet.
So with all the murders and all the crime, he says, we still stand with the hip hop community, and we don't want anybody to tear down this community. Tear it down to the ground.
With some of our artists and see how we can taper things down.
Taper things down. So don't end it. Just taper it down just a little bit. This nigga talking like he talking like he fucking getting a haircut. Yeah, just give me a tape. You know, just give me a line up right here. What the fuck? Just give me a temp fade, nigga. The hell?
I spoke to Takeoff's mother early this morning, and my prayers, and I ask that all our prayers continue to go out to her and his entire family, his close friends. We lost a good man.
Breaking news first at 5, less than 2 hours ago. Houston police announcing an arrest in the deadly shooting of Atlanta rapper Takeoff. The arrest coming just 1 month after Takeoff was gunned down outside a bowling alley in Houston, Texas.
Latasha Givens is in the studio for us tonight with the details. And Latasha, this is an update that fans have been waiting for.
That's right, Ron and Jennifer. It definitely
pass.
Is Houston police say they used physical evidence, ballistics, and shooting reconstruction tools to determine what weapons were involved in the shooting. And from there, police say they were able to determine Patrick Xavier Clark fired the fatal shot, ending Takeoff's life. Now, police say they arrested the 33-year-old Clark yesterday. And after so much unconfirmed information has circulated about this case, detectives lay out what they have been able to determine actually happened that night.
The event was a private party. There was a lucrative dice game that went on at the event. There was an argument that happened afterwards outside the bowling alley, which led to the shooting. I can tell you that Takeoff was not involved in playing in the dice game. He was not involved in the argument that happened outside. He was not armed. He was an innocent bystander.
I am glad that a suspect has been arrested and charged with Takeoff's death. It certainly, I think, will bring some comfort to the family, though it does not bring Takeoff back. This is a significant step towards seeking justice, and I hope it also brings additional comfort to all of those who love Takeoff.
And also at the press conference, investigators talked about the detective work conducted to make this arrest possible. They say that came with zero help from the more than 30 people who were at the scene.
Zero help. But the police chief is saying, oh, we need to police ourselves. How can we police ourselves if the 30 fucking witnesses there, including Quavo, including Jazz Prince, Jay Prince Jr., Quavo wouldn't even cooperate with the police over the murder of his nephew. Let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. The man's uncle wouldn't even cooperate with the police to bring some type of justice. Okay? The man's uncle wouldn't even talk to the police and say, hey, man, yeah, I was there. This guy was there. That guy was there. I saw him there. The women, none of the women coming forward and talking to the police. This is the black community in a nutshell. This is a community in a nutshell. And they're just saying, oh, police yourselves. Policing ourselves is a recipe for disaster. Policing ourselves is street violence. That's what policing ourselves. Oh, we need to police ourselves. No, that's street violence. That's vigilante justice. That's what policing ourselves means to black people. I'm telling you that right now. Spinning the block, that get back is what policing ourselves means to the community. Okay? This is what you have to understand. There is no policing ourselves. There's no such thing. It'll never happen. It could never happen. Because the people that love Takeoff the most wouldn't even cooperate with the police to bring his killers to justice. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. The people who love Takeoff the most would not even help with the investigation. This is how sick the community is. This is how backwards the community is. This is how confused the community is. No solutions.
At the time, we'll have much more on this arrest tonight. It's talked about the detective work conducted to make this arrest possible. They say that came with zero help from the more than 30 people who were at the scene at the time. We'll have much more on this arrest tonight at 6.
Jesus, man. Wow, guys. I mean, this is absolutely insane. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't. You really can't. Okay. So DJ Pat has appeared in court. Let's watch.
First tonight and happening right now, the man accused of killing Migos rapper Takeoff is facing a judge. This is a live look at Patrick Clark in court at this moment, having his rights read to him as we speak. And investigators believe they caught him before he had a chance to flee to Mexico. 33-year-old Clark is...
That nigga, and allegedly he filed for an emergency passport, became a passport bro overnight, my nigga. By the way, she called.
Charged with murder after police say he opened fire during an argument over a dice game at a party Takeoff was attending in downtown Houston.
Takeoff was hit, even though police say
he had nothing to do with that dice game or the argument. Matt Doherty.
Oh, no, but he had everything to do with the dice game and the argument. Why? Because he was rolling with the wrong crowd. Oh, he had nothing to do with it. Then why was he there? Point blank. Maybe he wasn't participating, but that's just like saying, oh, well, y'all remember when the Pacers and the Pistons got to fighting in the basketball game? Well, the fans had nothing to do with the fight. Well, I mean, technically they did have something to do with it because they were there. So just being there by virtue makes you a witness, which means that you had something to do with what happened there. Maybe not, you weren't the perpetrator, but you were at least a witness. So at the least, Takeoff was a witness to the fuckery that was going down. So therefore, yes, he did have something to do with it by virtue of his presence.
Live outside the Harris County Jail in downtown Houston with the latest. Matt?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you could tell from that live video, but he was chaperoned by about 10 officers. That's not normally how things go over here. We're told that he was separated from all of the other inmates and made his appearance very last.
Patrick Clark stood before a judge for the first time as he was read the charges against him. Last night, Houston police say they arrested Clark here.
Imagine owning a strip club full of a whole bunch of whores who are willing to suck your dick and throwing it all away to kill a B-level celebrity rapper. Imagine having a house full of whores willing to shake ass and pussy for your entertainment and throwing it all away. Imagine running a legal brothel in the state of Texas where the money's long and the truck beds are longer, and you throw all of that away to live the rest of your days in a prison cell full of sexually deprived homosexual men.
Here in East Harris County.
Within a couple hours, I would say half the parking lot here was full of the police officers' cars.
Stefan Godillo was here at Papa John's making pizzas when suddenly dozens of officers
Shout out to the hardworking men who work at Papa John's. Your service is greatly appreciated.
flooded the parking lot.
But we saw the officers going inside and putting on bulletproof vests and armor and all kinds of vests. Pretty much looked like they were getting...
Sounds like a white Latina. I mean, he looks white, but his accent, it's giving white Latina.
Getting ready for some kind of raid.
Houston police say Clark was taken into custody without incident. At a news conference today, police wouldn't give many details about the case or what led them to suspect Clark was the rapper's killer. HPD Chief Troy Finner said,
Why Lil Cam take a squinty-eyed, light-skinned nigga picture for his mugshot? He said,
HPD Chief Troy Finner said Takeoff was not the intended target outside of the downtown bowling alley that night.
Definitely wrong place at the wrong time.
Wrong place at the wrong time. Dude, give me a fucking break.
The event was a private party. There was a lucrative dice game that went on at the event. There was an argument that happened afterwards outside the bowling alley, which led to the shooting. I can tell you that Takeoff was not involved in playing in the dice game. He was not involved in the argument that happened outside. He was not armed.
Videos from the aftermath show witnesses fleeing the scene. Police say not one person stuck around to give police a statement about what they saw.
Oh man, every news station is reporting not one person stuck around to give account for what they saw. This just goes to show that black people do not care about each other, man. If this would have happened at a white establishment, we wouldn't have had to wait a whole fucking month to get an arrest.
The chief once again requested those who saw it happen come forward.
We know who was on the scene, and we will be contacting and reaching out and finding those individuals. This is a murder.
Yeah, no shit.
Again, Patrick Clark is making his first court appearance right now. We'll let you know what happens on KHOU.com. Earlier, we mentioned that investigators were concerned that he might flee to Mexico. Well, according to the court documents, Clark recently applied for an expedited passport. When he was arrested, prosecutors found him with a Mexico itinerary and a bunch of cash. Back to you.
We'll pick it up from here. Matt Doherty reporting tonight. Thank you.
And that's it, guys. That is, I mean, we could watch the police report and all this kind of stuff. It's 22 minutes long. But what I'll do, I'll just link it in the chat because I ain't got time. I'm about to go to Atlanta, watch the SEC championship. You know, it is what it is, man. But hey, shout out to everybody who joined the stream. Shout out to everybody who joined the stream, man. You guys, I love you guys. You're greatly appreciated. You know, couldn't do this channel without you guys. Your support. I appreciate all the PayPals. I appreciate all the Cash Apps, man. I couldn't do this shit without you, man. And y'all know that, you know, right now it's very tough for me when it comes to the, you know, creating this content. It's extremely discouraging the way that YouTube is doing my channel, even though they're allowing other, well, not other, but they're allowing other YouTubers who are murderers to, you know, flourish on their platform. But I mean, you know, we're going through a lot right now with the direction of this channel. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where we're going to be. I don't know where we're going to be at with this channel in a few weeks, even because, you know, I'm able to post not tomorrow, but on Monday, I will be able to post again. And I'm not letting up. I'm not changing my message. I'm not changing the way that I speak. I'm not doing anything different. I'm not acquiescing to the fucking pandering that YouTube probably wants me to do when it comes to this violence in the community. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. So what you're going to see, what you're going to continue to see is the content that I've been making, the thumbnails that I've been making, the metadata that is hate speech. Okay. Thumbnails, titles. We're going full-fledged, foot on the pedal, foot on the gas, because at this point, if nobody's going to speak about this, if nobody's going to spread the message, then I will. I'll have to fall on that sword. I'll have to be the broke YouTuber with all the subs with no money. I'll have to be that guy. I'll have to be that guy, okay? In order to incite any sort of change, I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy getting 20 views on each video with over 10,000 subs. I'll be that fucking guy. Okay? Because I'm not finna switch up. I'm not finna switch up because this is a mission to me, okay? This is a mission. So guys, if you want to support the channel, hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App. We no longer have Super Trap, so don't even bother. Go buy the merch, guys. Go buy the merch. We've got very high quality stuff, especially for the wintertime. We've got the Poosh Icy Mask hoodie. We got the Sisters Come Get Your Kids hoodie, the Champion hoodie. So, and you guys know how coveted Champion is in the community. It's basically like a designer brand for the hood. Officer Brooks hoodies, Officer Brooks for President hoodies, the Keep It Wantante hoodies, the BGZM New 17 sandals, the slides, the Jenquavius Jackson BGZM New 17 baseball jersey, the Diversity Hire hoodies. We've got the BGZM New 17 tank top. We got the BGZM New 17 dad hats. We got the BGZM New 17 snapbacks as well. As you can see here, the BGZM New 17 snapbacks are super high quality embroidery. I mean, beautiful shirt or beautiful hats here. We got the Soros Funded DA hoodies. We got the Sisters Come Get Your Kids hoodies. We got these Super Gremlins Are on Demon Time hoodies. We also have a crew neck, BGZM New 17 crew neck. We got the Affirmative Action Hire, the Diversity Hire hoodie. So guys, make sure we also have the BGZM New 17 Poosh Icy Mask, aka the neck gaiter. Now I am looking for a balaclava on, I guess it's Shirtsy or something like that, but I can't find one so far. So, you know, once I get that, I am going to create an official BGZM New 17 Poosh Icy Mask. But until then, you will just have to continue to use the neck gaiter, which, you know, kind of serves the same purpose. It's not going to cover up your head, but it is going to keep your neck and your mouth warm, guys. So, and it's going to go right over your lips and protect, you know, your mouth from inhaling that super cold air during this winter. So, hey, guys, that's what it is. You know, love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. And, you know, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share the video to all your friends, everybody who you freaking know. This message is extremely important, and we are going to go ahead and send it to Jenquavius to take us away. Guys, I thank you. I appreciate you guys. All love. Be safe this weekend. Make it back home. Let's get it.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jenquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jenquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all tell me what this is.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more
soul.
do you want from me?
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my grandma.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
I could be at work, in school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.